What's up, guys? Man, it's Neo, man. Um, I hope you've learnt a few lessons tonight. Because when somebody finally pipes up, somebody who's calm like myself, somebody who prefers peace over a war of words, when you do finally pipe up, you see how it's used against you. That a certain individual has to tell their audience, "Oh, you see, this is what it's really like. This is what I put up with," when it's not the truth. And that's why I give the other person credit because they do have high IQ in those departments. They're very good manipulators. They're very good at twisting stuff, and they're good at thinking on the spot. Now, if people want to believe the nonsense what's spouted, that's fine. I can't change it. I understand girls' code. I understand how it works. But it doesn't mean that the girl involved was telling you the truth. Now, they know all too well how much I did. They know all too well how many finances I pumped in. But when you have that little bird on your shoulder called pride, pride gets in the way. Pride gets in the way of a lot of people. Pride gets in the way. They don't like admitting it. It's like they're admitting defeat. And that's what that person is full of, pride and ego. Now, I understand that the person's daughter has to stick up for her. I'm really not angry. I did the same for my mother. No hard feelings. But they also know the truth. And it is what it is. For the first time in a long time, I decided to just stick up for myself rather than take it, be peaceful, and walk off. And obviously, when you're in a chat full of that person's admins, it doesn't really go well for you because you're the odd one out. It's inevitable. But just know this, there are a lot of things that you guys do not know. I lived with the person. I know she's tricking you. I know she's manipulating you. On many instances, she told me my admins will believe what I want them to believe. That's the beauty of being shams don't care. Out of her own mouth, okay? Now I have bank receipts dating from January to now, and I can tell you categorically, 100%, personally, I've sent this person over £3,500, and that's not including cigarettes, alcohol, gas, and electric. Nor is it including my fur down there and my fur back. And to hear on stream that you're this and you're that and the other, just because you catch them cheating, on one hand, it's very distasteful and disrespectful because, again, they're going to be believed. It's their channel, it's their chat, it's their admins. They're going to be believed. And on the other hand, it's just shocking because the lies and deceit, what people get away with sometimes, shouldn't be allowed, shouldn't happen. People should have the common sense to see through lies and see through smoke. Unfortunately, many can't. So I'm glad that chapter is over. There were a lot of times where I went down there, and towards the end, I was down there because I was homeless. I wasn't down there because I wanted to. And that's what the person doesn't know. Okay? Now, believe me now, you guys only know 10% of the story. There's a lot of things I could tell you about this person. Should I do it? On one hand, yes, on one hand, no. But I will tell you this. If you think for 1 second that your idol is innocent and she's telling you the truth, and every man that comes in her life is a bad man and he takes advantage, just remember this. I think it's clear to see when somebody has mental health issues. I think it's clear to see when somebody has drug and alcohol issues. and I think it's clear to see that it affects the perception, reaction times, behaviour, etc. Like I said, a lot of people do not have eyes to see. Okay? They see what they want to see and they hear what they want to hear. A bit like the world we live in right now. People will believe what they want to believe and they'll hear what they want to hear and see what they want to see. And the truth is discarded. The things that I said about this person, 100% true. This person did hit my child at the top of her stairs, right on his chest. And then when he was having a bath, she went in because my child was getting bubbles on her floor and said, "I will drown you, you little bleep, bleep, bleep." And that's when we left. That did happen. It is documented and it is not lies. And I had problems ever since that day. Last month, I also gave up my house, my home, in front of that person, just to make them happy. Gave up my home. So what does that tell you? Who was trying to commit to a relationship and who wasn't? The stream about Rachel and Herbs, she blackmailed me. I said, if you don't do an effing stream right now, I'm going to kick you out on the street. It was 11:30 at night. I didn't have any money that week to do it. So I had to do it. I had no choice. And I've apologised to one individual about that. Unfortunately, the other individual is, let's say, we don't speak and they're going to believe what they want to believe. And then the second stream, where the phone calls took place, she also said, go downstairs, go to my back door. I'll pretend that you're not here. We'll ring each other. This is what we'll do. This is what we'll say. Yep, she also scripted that. Okay? I used to massage this woman's feet, massage her legs, clean her house every single day. Okay? She didn't have to worry about nothing. She didn't have to clean, she didn't have to move, to the point where she said, you're making me feel lazy and inadequate. She used to get annoyed because I wouldn't appease her. She used to get annoyed because I wouldn't bow to her, let's just say in the bedroom. Wouldn't bow to her. And the response that I used to get was, many men would pray to be in your position. You're effing lucky. I'm the effing goddess. I'm effing this. I'm effing that. Her ego is absolutely ridiculous. Shocking. Okay? There's a reason this woman is 44 years old and she still hasn't had a stable relationship. What does that tell you? 44 years old? Really? This woman used to get up at 3 a.m., between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. every single night, doing crazy stuff on her phone. I clocked her doing it loads of times. She ain't going to tell you this stuff though. She ain't going to tell nobody this stuff. Because she isn't truthful with you. And now I know why, from first-hand experience, why this woman goes through men like a family of 7 goes through a loaf of bread. Now I know why. Like I said, you can blame the other party all you want, but at some point you've got to look in the mirror and go, is it something I'm doing? Sadly, some people never get to that state. Like I said, I'm not here to be believed. It's fine. Don't believe a word I'm telling you. Put it in the bin. I'm making everything up. But you'll see one day. You'll see I'm telling the truth. And that's good enough for me. You'll see. So tonight on their stream, I decided to pipe up. The person wasn't expecting it. Someone was calm. I never pipe up. So then when I did ask the person, ring me now and let's have it out on your stream, did you notice they never rang me? And this person knows that I can't ring them whilst they're on a live because the WhatsApp calls don't go through. So they know that. And they was playing on it at the time. or you ring me, because she knows it doesn't go through. This woman is very clever, she is very tactical, she is a manipulator, and I give her A star in all those categories. She is very, very good at what she does. Very, very good. She can weave people around her finger like you wouldn't believe. And on one hand, I've got admiration for it. So when I went down there, the last time I went down there was September 30th, and I came back to Blackburn October 29th. I was there for a month, living there. Like I said, I gave up my house. She didn't have to clean up for a month. I was getting her dinner every single day, like pork sandwiches for her and her daughter. That's why she's put on weight. And I was paying for her daughter's college money every single week. Her daughter knows this, but obviously she's going to stick up for her mother. There's no hard feelings, she's a child, so she's always going to stick up for her mother. But it is the truth, and she knows it's the truth, okay? And it's just sad, because I've lost a home, I've lost 3 kids, I've lost £2,500 a month, and to have somebody sit on their backside doing a live stream in their bedroom, talking like they've lost something, is a very bitter pill to swallow when they've lost nothing. They was broke when I met them, and they'll be broke when I leave them, which I have done. This woman bounces from man to man, not because she loves them, it's because of what she can get out of them. How much money do they have? How much the capital do they earn a month? Then how does that benefit me? Do they have a car? Do they have certain looks, etc., etc., etc.? This woman is a projectionist. She projects on her live streams about other females, or they want to suck this and they want to suck that and they want to F this and they want to F that. She's just projecting herself subconsciously, but she doesn't know it. This woman is a cheat. She is a liar. I caught her red-handed numerous times. Like I said, don't believe me. It's fine. You'll find out one day. I've been Neo. Stay blessed, people.